I am Jose Luis Moscovich, the Executive Director of the San Francisco Transportation Authority, your MC for the event, and gives me tremendous pleasure to welcome you all and our notable visitors on the Presidio Parkway project, which will deliver the southbound Battery Tunnel and the detour road that will bring everybody who uses Doyle Drive to seismic safety by the middle of 2011.
What we're doing today is really try to create and maintain this vital link so we can stand up to the earthquake in case there is such an event in the future. And then, of course, there are lots of men and women like the ones here today that would not have a job without the Recovery Act. And if you think about where we were about a year and a half ago on the economy, the Recovery Act was really, the primary purpose was to create jobs. President Obama indeed calls it Recovery Summer, and that's because across the nation this summer we will have more than 11,000 Recovery Act projects underway.
Please help me welcome Secretary Dale Bonner.
What I was going to say was that this is just one of many very complex and major projects that are underway in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I sleep a lot better at night knowing that Bijan and his team are moving them forward because they do such a great job. And of course, before I make my last couple comments, all the people here in the hard hats and the vests, I just want to acknowledge the hard work that you do, because we up here know that you guys are really the ones that take all of these raw materials and turn them into world-class projects that are going to stand the test of time and not only keep people safe but keep traffic moving for many, many years into the future. So we wanted to thank you for being here and for the work that you do as well.
A thoroughfare that was built in 1936 that needs desperately to be retrofitted, needs to be structurally changed, needs candidly to live up to a 21st century model. 120,000 vehicles go across this each and every day. It's not a commute thoroughfare as much as it is a thoroughfare throughout the week, meaning on the weekends we see just as many cars going over this as we do during the weekdays. This is a vital link to the economic vibrancy of the northern part of this state, and that's why it's so essential that we're here. So, Dale, thank you, and thank you to Governor Schwarzenegger for really stepping up and stepping in. We simply would not be here had it not been for your extra work and your extra effort. Bijan, I'm not even going to begin. He always gets so much credit because he deserves it. But Bijan's our friend, our partner. He's always there a year ahead of schedule, which will save the taxpayers some $90 million had it not been for the leadership of Speaker Pelosi and President Barack Obama.
The new Presidio Parkway will be a facility for the 21st century. Designed for sustainability, this project will set a new standard for public works of its kind. By recycling every cubic inch of the demolition materials, by thoroughly treating all water runoff from a roadway itself, we have added construction innovations like the amazing oscillator, the largest in the world, that can sink huge 11-foot piles into the ground without pounding them and avoiding transmitting any vibrations to the many historic buildings.
When it comes to earthquake safety, the mayor, the board of supervisors, all of us here came together last June to pass one of the largest bond measures for public safety infrastructure. Last night at I think around 11:45 p.m. we put on the ballot yet another bond to rebuild our private sector buildings. This project is remarkably important. And also, just in closing, I want to say, as a former small business person, the impact of this project, not just on jobs, we like to talk about jobs, but the impact on our small businesses, particularly our diverse businesses, our disadvantaged businesses, cannot be underestimated. Thank you. Be warm.
Bijan, he deserves as much credit as anybody else.
Good morning, and thank you for being here today as we celebrate the groundbreaking of the second major contract in a world-class Presidio Parkway project. This contract, when completed, will achieve seismic safety for this important corridor by taking traffic off of the existing structure, and the phase 2 of it will make sure that this structure meets the seismic standards when we're completed. It will also preserve a national park and provide access to the Presidio, which is badly needed. The key features of today's groundbreaking is of the Battery Tunnel, which is to our left, and the contractors are already working on that. The Battery Tunnel will be one of the 2 short tunnels that would connect the highway between Presidio and the Creasy Field. The top of the tunnel will connect the historic batteries to Lincoln Boulevard and the National Cemetery, and has new pathways and pedestrian bicycle that goes to the trails on right behind us.
Because of the Presidio Parkway, I was able to increase my staff by 65%. Additionally, I was able to purchase this piece of equipment to put on this project. This equipment is called a boom pump, and it pumps concrete. You can imagine the efficiency that's going to bring to the general contractors on this project. This is economic recovery in action. The ability to hire new people and the ability to buy equipment to put on the project. For us, the Presidio Parkway was a game changer. It was a total game changer for us. And I think this is exactly what President Obama and Speaker Pelosi wanted to have happen with the ARRA funded projects.
Thank you, Julie. We have no doubt that you will make us proud on this project, and so will be the case with the other contractors on this incredible project.